Incorporated as being both admired and as being a prime hiring quality. This is nothing new to human resource specialists. Human resource specialists are responsible for a number of tasks, and those tasks include employment and recruiting, training and development, compensation, benefits, employee services, health and safety, strategic planning, employee relations, and personal records. In completing all of these tasks, a human resource specialist also supports God's values. There are 3 specific areas in which a human resource specialist promotes God's values. Those 3 specific areas are employee placement, improving employee satisfaction not only with the position but with the working conditions as well, and third is employee services. Employee placement directly relates with God's value of impartiality. A human resource specialist is responsible for assessing a candidate's skills to see whether or not they meet the requirements to fill the position that is open. In assessing those skills, a human resource specialist has to do so without bias, and in assessing those skills without bias, a human resource specialist shows impartiality. The Bible verse that relates to impartiality is Ephesians 6:9, which says, "And masters, treat your slaves in the same way. Do not threaten them, since you know that he who is both their master and yours is in heaven, and there is no favoritism with him." The second area in which human resource specialists support God's values is in the area of improving employee satisfaction with the position and working conditions as well. A human resource specialist's job is to listen to employees, listen to what the problems are, listen to what's making them unhappy. And in listening, they also have to keep an open mind and create a plan to fix those problem areas. In listening and creating a plan to fix those problem areas, a human resource specialist shows compassion, and being compassionate is valued by God. As Carolyn Walkup says, always put your people first. The Bible verse that relates to compassion is Isaiah 58:6, which says, "Is not this the kind of fasting I have chosen? To loose the chains of injustice and untie the cords of the yoke, to set the oppressed free and break every yoke?" Which brings me to area 3 of a human resource specialist's job, and the third area in which a human resource specialist promotes God's values. That third area is in providing a means to employee services. As humans and as adults, we all go through stressful times. We all sometimes need outside guidance, and again, a human resource specialist is responsible for providing those needs. These employee services include counseling. The different areas of counseling include marital counseling, family counseling, relocation counseling, counseling for alcoholism. Any problem that you may have, you talk to your human resource specialist and they will assist you in solving that problem. By providing access to this outside guidance and these employee services, a human resource specialist shows a value for life, which again is very important to God. And the Bible verse that relates to that is Genesis 9:6, which says, "Whoever sheds human blood, by humans shall their blood be shed. For in the image of God, God has created mankind." So, in conclusion, a human resource specialist promotes God's values every day by simply doing their jobs. By providing employee placement, they show impartiality. By improving employee satisfaction not only with the position but with the working conditions as well, they show compassion. And in providing a means to human services, they show a value for human life. A human resource specialist job is not easy because, again, you always have to put your people first, but in the end, it can be very spiritually rewarding.